where your categories will be, from left to right, notable names, then hot time in the old town. That's honorific. We have days in tech history. Those are the lyrics. And finally, multiple meanings. Scott, where do you want to start?
Notable names for 600.
Notable names for 600.
Danish navigator who died in 1741 was buried on a...
Was buried.
Scott.
Was buried. Notable names for 800.
Notable names 800.
This German scientist wrote his dissertation about earwax, but his name is known today for his later work on dementia.
Was Alzheimer.
Who was Alzheimer?
Alois Alzheimer.
Notable names for
Notable
1000.
names 1000.
Winston Churchill said this leader who preceded him was cheated by a wicked man.
Was Chamberlain.
Good for 1,000.
Says the tech history for 800.
History 800, please.
His first patent for improvements in boats by steam was obtained February 11th, 1809, but was lost in a fire. Scott.
Was Fulton.
Good.
That's
That's
horrific for
honorific
600.
From 2018 to 2025, Sony employees got updates from CEO Kenichiro Yoshida, often containing this
Was
gender-neutral
San.
Japanese honorific.
Was San.
Son.
That's right, Yoshida-san.
That's
800
honorific for
honorific.
800.
A 12th century Muslim Arab word from commander became this now naval honorific.
Was Admiral.
What is Admiral?
Admiral. Hot time in the old town for 800.
As part of a heat reduction plan, Athens is employing one of these built by the Romans to irrigate a cool corridor.
Was it
An
Aqueduct?
aqueduct?
Yes,
Notable names 600.
Multiple bees for 600.
one can hang as a wall decoration, or worse, some can hang out on the wall of a blood vessel.
Plaque is what
What
we're
is
looking for.
plaque, or a plaque?
Multiple
Scott,
bees
back
for
to you.
Multiple
800.
meanings 800.
A supplementary structure separate from a main one, or to incorporate territory into a sovereign nation.
Was Annex.
What is annex?
That's right, you're on the board.
I'll take that's
honorific for 400.
In Canada, his or her worship is for people with this government job, like Scott Gillingham of Winnipeg and Surrey, BC's Brenda Locke. Scott.
What is MP?
Was
No.
a mayor.
Dan or Elise?
What
Yeah.
is minister?
No, that's not right either. Elise, care to try it?
Nope.
Those are the respective mayors of Winnipeg and Surrey. What is a mayor? Back to you, Elise.
Hot time in the
I'll
old
take,
town for 600.
Time in Old Town for 600.
2024 was brutal in Bangkok, as the oceanic pattern known by this childish name
Was
often
El
reached
Nido.
deadly heat levels. Scott.
What is El Nino?
Was El Nido.
Multiple names 1000.
Multiple bees for 1000.
To vex or worry, perhaps about your fingers moving about that part of a musical instrument.
Was Fret.
What is fret?
Good for 1,000.
Hot time in the old town for
Time in Old
1000.
Town 1000.
Dating to Roman times and host of a World's Fair 2 millennia later, it's been called the Iberian Oven.
Seville, Spain is what we're looking for.
Sevilla, Spain. Scott.
Days in Tech History
Days in
1000.
the old tech history for
On
1000.
March 10th, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell called this assistant on his newfangled dingus.
Was Watson.
Who is Watson?
Yes.
That's honorific for 1000.
Historically, an honorific for English gentry ranked between a gentleman and a knight, it now denotes a lawyer.
Was
What is
Esquire.
Esquire?
That's right.
Time.
Hot time
Oh,
Old Town
got pause
for
for a
400.
moment.
Answer there is a daily double.
Honorific for. That's hot time in the old town 400. Oh, the daily double.
A chance for you to make a wager.
1800,
How much do you want to
please.
wager on Hot Time in the Old Town?
I'll make it a true daily double.
All right, she's going for 3,600. Here's the clue. This city's history museum displays
Was
a nearly
Chicago.
7-ton
I know this
metal
one.
blob of
Chicago.
nails and other hardware melted in a store basement in 1871.
What is
Yes!
Chicago?
The Chicago Fire, yes. You're now in second place. And we need to pause for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jeopardy after this.
Steamer.
Richmond is an advertising producer and in a way, Ellie's a former dancer. Can we say that?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Tell us what kind of dance.
Synchronized swimming, water ballet.
Water ballet.
Yes, in the spirit of Esther Williams.
But you were on a team.
That's right, the River City Magnolias, Richmond's favorite water ballet team.
That's a great name. Welcome. Dan Puma from Chicago is a salesperson and a singer. Tell us about your Grammy-winning performance, Dan.
I did sing on a Grammy-winning album. I was in elementary school. I had a great elementary school music teacher, and she would bring us into the studio with these two other people who had been nominated a few times, and I was lucky enough to be on the time they won. So.
Have you ever listened to the album and heard your little childlike voice
yes.
ringing out? I feel like you are the secret sauce, Dan. They don't win that Grammy without you.
Thank you, Ken.
So
I appreciate that.
Our champion is Scott Riccardi, an engineer from Somerville, New Jersey, and a lover of roller coasters. Tell us about roller coasters.
That's right. So I love roller coasters, and one day I went to the nearest local amusement park with a middle school classmate and his family. And within the first ride of the day, we were still waiting in line, I got hit with heat stroke so severe that it temporarily blinded me. Everything went totally blue.
Whoa.
And I managed to walk it off after stumbling into the path of a sprinkler, which was otherwise just drenching the pavement there. And then 3 roller coasters later, I found myself in the parking lot as a rainstorm came in, outmatched in terms of athleticism and knowing where the car was or what it looked like. And I spent the better part of the afternoon in ankle-deep water while lightning crashed down in every direction.
So the roller coaster was like the least death-defying part of your day.
Oh yeah, I could have taken a nap on those.
I'm glad you survived, Scott. Elise, it's your turn to select. Take a look at what's left and which category and dollar amount.
Multiple meanings 400.
Multiple means for 400.
It's capital. It's most important.
Was
It's a school
principal.
administrator. Elise.
What is principal?
Yes.
Those are the lyrics
Those
1000.
are the lyrics for 1,000.
On Whenever, Wherever, she confides, lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them
Was
with mountains."
Shakira.
Scott.
Who is Shakira?
That's right.
Those are the lyrics 800.
Those are the lyrics for...
Hosier's Too Sweet
800.
says, you treat your mouth as if it's heaven's gate. The rest of you like your this 3-letter agency. The rest of you like
The
your
TSA is what we're looking for.
Back to you, Scott.
Lyrics for 600.
Putting the dark in Katy Perry's Dark Horse, karma sort of rhymes with she eat your heart out like this serial killer.
Was Dahmer.
Who is Dahmer?
That's right, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Tech history for
Tech
600.
History 600.
On March 2nd, 1969, this supersonic transport jet took its first successful flight. Dan.
Was the Concorde. Those are the lyrics for 400.
Justin Bieber on Boyfriend. Swag, swag, swag on you. Chillin' by the fire while we eating this melty dish. Dan.
Was Fondue.
No, I'm sorry. Scott.
What is fondue?
It rhymes while we eating fondue.
Days in Tech history for 400.
Presented in 1994, Archie-like indexing for the web, or OlliWeb, was one of the web's first of these, the SE in SEO.
Was the search
What is a
engine.
search engine?
Correct.
Lyrics 200.
Those are the lyrics for
A
200.
taste of their boom boom pow. Beats so big I'm stepping
Who
on
are the Black Eyed Peas?
Dan,
Who are the Black Eyed Peas?
you got it.
Notable names for.
Notable lyrics for
Tea became
400.
a symbol of excellence beyond baseball, particularly for an incredible mid-May to mid-July of the 1941
Who
season.
is Dimaggio?
Dan,
Who's DiMaggio?
Dimaggio. Notable lyrics for
first name
200.
of West German Chancellor Schmidt and German Chancellor Kohl. Put one on, boys. You're going in.
Who was
What is
Helmut?
That's right.
That's
that's
horrific
honorific
for 200.
It's the real honorific for non-real characters like Moriarty, Langdon, and
Was
X.
Professor.
Elise.
What is doctor?
Not Doctor.
Dan.
What is Professor?
Yes.
Old Town 2.
Old Town for
A
200.
2022 report said many Kuwait City residents were deficient in this vitamin, as extreme heat kept them indoors.
Was D.
What is D?
Yes.
Multiple meanings
Multiple means for
200.
200.
Oh dear. It also means to behave in a sycophantic way over someone.
Was Fawn.
What is Fawn?
This is the
Fawn
last
was the
clue.
last clue in Days in Tech History. On January 12th, 2009, the pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto made the first transaction of this currency.
Was
to a software
Bitcoin.
developer. Dan.
What is Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is right, yes. You're in third place, but not by much. You'll be selecting first when we come back.
And you go select first in Jeopardy.
Why'd I go to the doctor? I remember being so.
Like, ah, she's ow, 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 ow.
Detect 6 of the most common arrhythmias, including atrial fibrillation, with the most advanced personal EKG. Cardia Mobile 6L Max. Get yours today at cardia.com or Amazon.
Total Beats, America's best-selling Beats brand, is available at Walmart. Total Beats blood pressure support contains ingredients shown to deliver 2 times better blood pressure support. Get Total Beats today.
The champ is out in front as we move into double Jeopardy with these categories. We have Best Selfers, then State Oddity, Hollywood Hodgepodge, followed by X, Marks. Yeah, you called it The Spot. Dan, start us off.
I'll do state oddity for 16, please.
Answer.
Take the oddity for 1600. All just like that. You know what? Let's put it all.
You can't quite move into the lead with a big wager here, but you could get close.
2 daily double.
Okay, he's going to try to go for 6,800 in State Oddity. Most of Arizona used this 20th century innovation from 1918
What is
to
daylight savings
1968,
time?
but scorns it now.
What is daylight savings time?
Yes!
Right, and you're just $800 off free.
I'll do
1 to 1200.
According to Marx, the proletariat is exploited by this class of property owners. Dan.
Was the boy boys?
Yes.
Shields marks for 1600.
Karl Marx was heavily influenced by this German philosopher and his concept of the dialectic.
Was
Dan?
Hegel? No, was Hegel. Was Hegel.
Scott.
Who is Hegel?
Hegel is correct.
Marx 2000.
1 to 2000.
Marx threw his support behind this dictatorship of the proletariat that lasted just 2 months in spring 1871.
Was the Paris
Dan,
Commune?
That's correct.
The spot for 1200.
the spot for 12.
Answer. Daily double again for you.
Yeah, all the daily double. Let's put 3000, please.
Still just 800 off the lead, Dan.
3,000?
All right, that'll put you on top with 11,400. Here's your clue in The Spot. Back in 1878, American astronomer Carr Pritchett noted the color of this storm, the largest in our solar
Was the
system.
big red spot?
On Jupiter, yes.
Yes!
You the lead, Dan.
Hollywood for 2000.
Hollywood Hodgepodge for
inspired the name
2000.
of Francis Ford Coppola's movie studio and his San Francisco cafe.
Was Zoe
Yeah.
Trope?
Zoetrope.
Yes.
Hollywood for
1600.
1600.
He co-wrote the screenplay for Stuart Little, but he's better known for making films like Split and Unbreakable.
Was Shy Eye
You
Ballad?
got it.
State Oddity
2000.
E for 2000.
Not a western state, but New York has the largest publicly protected area in the lower 48. The park named for these mountains.
What Adrian
What are
Dax?
Catskills?
No. Scott.
What are Adirondacks?
Yes, and you're back in the lead.
X 1200.
X for 1200.
This Persian emperor tried to take on the Greeks. After his failures, he withdrew to Susa and Persepolis.
What X? What
Yes.
X
X
says?
1600.
X for
This food
1600.
thickening agent is made when sugar is fermented by a specific bacteria. Dan?
What is xanthan gum?
Was
Can you say that
Xantha
again?
that gum?
No, I'm sorry. Scott.
What is xanthan gum?
Xanthan with an N, I'm afraid.
X 2000.
X for
This
2000.
South African language that utilizes both clicks and tones is spoken by over 8 million people.
Was
What
Hosa?
is Zosa?
That's right, Gosa.
Spot
Spot
16.
spot for 1600.
From the Sanskrit for particle, it's the name for the dot-like adornment worn on the forehead of Hindu and Jain women.
Was
What is
Bindi?
Bindi?
It is.
The spot for 2000.
Spots on leopards are also known by this floral name.
What Rosettes?
What are rosettes?
Correct for 2000.
Best selfers.
Best selfless
2000.
for 2000.
In a 1983 memoir, she wrote, "I have made my home among the mountain gorillas."
Was Fosse?
Elise.
Who's Goodall?
No. Scott.
Who's Fosse?
Diane Fossey. is
Selfless for
Best
1600.
selfers 1600.
This opposition leader's 2024 memoir, Patriot, was published after his death in a Russian prison.
Was Navalny?
Who's Navalny?
You got it.
Selfless for 1200.
Going Rogue, the title of her 2009 memoir, comes from a phrase used by an aide of John McCain to describe her going off message.
Was Palin?
Dan.
Who's Palin?
Selfless for 800.
This author pulled off a posthumous publicity stunt, making fans wait for his memoir until 2010, the centennial of his death. Dan?
Who is Houdini?
I'm sorry, no.
Not
Charlie?
Houdini.
Who is Mark
Mark
Twain?
Twain is what we're looking
Thank you,
for.
man.
Best selfless for 400.
Selfers?
The title of this Supreme Court Justice's memoir, Lovely One, is the translation of her given name from an African dialect.
Who was Brown
Yes,
Jackson?
Brown Jackson.
Correct.
Oddity 12.
Only 5
State
states
ID
allow
for
this capital
1200.
punishment method, and in 2025, South Carolina carried out the first such U.S. execution since 2010.
What is firing squad?
What is firing squad?
Correct.
State ID for
State
800.
eight.
TravelNevada.com says the state has more of these, often fun to visit, than places that are actually populated.
What ghost towns?
Right.
State ID
State
for
four.
400.
Minnesota has a state photograph taken in the city of Bovey in 1918 and titled this, What the Man is Saying. Scott?
What is amen?
No. Dan or Elise? Dan?
What is our father?
Also incorrect. Elise?
Was a prayer?
We're looking for
he said
Grace.
Grace. The photograph is called Grace. Back to you, Dan.
Hollywood 12.
For his role as
Hodgepodge
Chris
was
Kyle
1200.
in American Sniper, this actor received rifle training from a Navy SEAL sniper who served with Kyle.
Who is
Who's
Cooper?
Cooper?
Yes.
Hodgepodge for 800.
Please, Hollywood.
He said being a big 6'5" Hawaiian gave him an advantage when trying out for roles like Khal Drogo and
Who is
Commodore
Momoa?
Scott.
Who is Momoa?
Jason Momoa.
X for 800.
X800.
Coleridge began Kubla Khan in a dream state. A visitor on business yanked him out of this place and kept him from finishing.
What is
What
Xanadu?
Xanadu?
In Xanadu.
Xanadu.
X4.
X for 400.
In 1966, Fortune called this company's 914 copier the most profitable product ever manufactured in the United States.
What is Xerox?
Xerox.
Right.
What's with
800.
800?
This Marx collaborator called Das Kapital the Bible of the working class.
What is
Scott,
Ankles?
who is Engels?
What is
Right, yeah.
Ankles?
The Spot
Spot for
800.
800.
Currants and raisins are responsible for giving this British dessert part of its name.
What's a spot
What is
dick?
spotted dick?
Spot for 400.
Spot 4.
Also the name of a Dickensian orphan. It's the term for a spot on a domino or a die.
What is Pip?
Elise.
What
What's
is
for
Pip?
400?
Yes.
Mark's 400?
Born in modern-day Germany, Karl Marx passed away in this city in 1883. Dan?
Not
What is
Berlin.
Berlin.
No. Scott or Elise?
London is what we're looking for. Now last
Here's the
clue.
final clue for you three in Hollywood Hodgepodge. She's the actress seen here with mom Melanie Griffith and grandmother Tiffany.
Who's Dakota Johnson?
Scott.
Who is Dakota Johnson?
It is Dakota Johnson.
I
And
want
Scott,
Jeopardy
you have
time.
a $5,000 lead as we head into Final Jeopardy. Close game. The category will be 1950s
1950s literature.
Ponder 1950s literature and make your wagers, and we'll be right back with it. A close game, now in the hands of this final Jeopardy category, 1950s literature. Let's reveal the clue. At the start of this tale, the title character is reminded he went turtling off the Mosquito Coast.
Was the old man in the
30 seconds.
sea?
Good luck. Elise Knupp up against two tough players, managed to notch $2,200 and wrote down
The Old Man in the
response.
Sea?
What is the
Yes!
Old Man in the Sea? Yes, Hemingway's tale of the fisherman Santiago. What did you wager, Elise?
$2,000. She goes up to
Taking you to
$2,200.
Dan Puma was in second place with $18,200. Did he know it was the Old Man in the Sea?
The Old Man in the
He's
Sea also.
right.
Yep.
He wagered
5,001. She goes up
so for the
to
second day in a row,
$20,201.
down by $1
You get to
at the
rule
end of
on
Final
is
Jeopardy.
a new
Scott,
Jeopardy
did you know it was
champion.
the Old Man in the Sea? He got
The Old
it.
Man in the
Did he
Sea
wager
also.
that
Yep.
$1?
Everybody said
Ooh,
the
he
Old Man
went
in the
big.
Sea. And he is still the
13,201.
champion.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm putting sex back on the table. What do you think about that?
Oh, maybe I like it.
You do? Because if that's what you like, I can be that guy. I swear I'll be anything you want me to be.
Good night, Leonard.
I am such an asthmatic dumbass. I had a weird night.
Mine was great. I'm going to be a mommy.
Triple Option Podcast, presented by Wendy's. Listen wherever you get your podcast.
First responders and military put their life on the line every day. In honor of them, Woody Folsom Chevrolet GMC is offering special pricing to all that have served.
I'd like to thank all the military and first responders. Better get in the back and talk to us.
It's Champion Windows Anniversary Sale, and we're gifting the presents to you with 40% off Comfort 365 windows. Now's the time to upgrade your old windows that are driving up your energy bills. For over 72 years, Champion has built and installed high-quality windows for our customers, all with a lifetime warranty. With so many styles, colors, and options to choose from, you'll be loving your home all over again. Champion's 40% off Anniversary Sale won't last long. Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free estimate online now.
Every space is different. Every person is different. Well, even identical twins don't always want the same thing. It's why we designed our new modular free collection with rooms to go. I can configure mine how I want, and mine how I want. 2 media consoles, premium speakers, USB chargers, and a whole lot of storage. Of course, mine's the more stylish, and mine's the more hardworking. But what will yours be? Come explore our new Drew and Jonathan Modular 3 collection only at Rooms to Go.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get up high quality like bread baked in store and down low prices everywhere you turn. Up high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices on over 1,000 items. With quality and savings that keep adding up, hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
First responders and military put their life on the line every day. In honor of them, Woody Folsom Chevrolet GMC is offering special pricing to all that have served.
I'd like to thank all the military and first responders. Better get in the back and talk to us.
Fox tonight, Joel McHale hosts an all-new Motor Cycle, followed by an all-new episode of The Snake.
here. I think you'd be smarter than half the country, top 10%, or maybe even the top 1%.
Hoping, man. But I gotta pee really bad right now, so I don't know.
Doesn't matter where you went to school or what you do for a living.
I raise rare chickens.
Wow, how'd they taste?
Oh, no. We don't eat them.
Oh, so sorry.
The 1% Club levels the playing field for everyone. Before the show, we asked people from all over the United States a list of our unique questions that are designed to test logic, common sense, and how our brain actually works.
What shape comes next here?
Tonight, we'll be asking those exact questions to our 100 contestants, beginning with the easiest one that 90% of America got right, and ending with the hardest question that only 1% of the American public answered correctly. At the start of each show, every contestant is given a $1,000 stake. If they get any question wrong, they're out of the game, and their $1,000 goes into the prize pot.
We lost 36 of you. It's a bloodbath out here.
Whoever gets the furthest tonight gets the chance to answer the final 1% question and take home up to $100,000.
I'll be doing the asking tonight, and here doing the answering are these 100 contestants. I'm Joel McHale, and it's time to play the 1% Club. A lot of game to get through and a lot of me to put up with, so let's get this over quickly, everyone. Good luck to all 100 of you. Thanks for being here. And now, your first challenge. Taking me seriously as a host. Okay, and now your second challenge is the 90% question. What seaside building do these two pictures represent?
Lighthouse! I know this one. Lighthouse! Lighthouse!
Oh, you all have a
Lighthouse!
That says, why isn't Ken Jeong hosting this? And that is time. Put your
Lighthouse
down. Let's see how many of you got the question right and how many of you are out of the game.
Was it Lighthouse?
You lost only one, which means we've got 99 of you left. Carolyn, would you like to see the answer?
I know what it is.
Oh, you do? Well, that was very kind of you, Carolyn. You made it slightly easier for the rest of them. Here's the answer. Lighthouse.
Yes!
Light plus house equals lighthouse. Carolyn, what did you put?
Don't say it.
Well, I'm going to say it unless you want to say it. All right, you put bump house. What's a bump house?
I couldn't think of anything. I was nervous. First question.
Okay, yeah.
Just
What would you have done with all that money?
buy a beach house. Can I have a second chance?
Yeah, all right, that's fine. Do you guys want to let her back in the game? Yeah, that's how game shows work. We're like, we feel bad. You just stay right in. All right. Well, Carolyn, I'm sure this will not be the last time we talk to you. Let's talk to somebody who got it right. Hunter. Hunter, you look familiar. Where do I know you from, Hunter?
I was on season 1 of Farmer Wants a Wife.
Wait. I don't need to do any hat profiling here, but I'm counting more cowboy hats. Are there other farmers here? 4 of you are on Farmer Wants a Wife. All right. How many of you have a wife?
None of us, man.
Okay. Farmer still needs a wife. All right. Hunter, if you take off the hat, do you stop being a farmer?
Well, no, I have to take the hat off to show the ladies I'm not bald.
Oh. So, Hunter, you're a cattle rancher, for real.
I'm a 6th-generation cattle producer, based out of Georgia.
Are you saying that if you were married to you could eat steak every night?
Yeah, we don't tell that to the heart doctor, but I do enjoy a good steak.
All right. Does anybody want to marry Hunter here? Right there. This is working out great.
I'm telling you.
All right. The $1,000 of each contestant who got the question wrong now goes into the prize pot, which now is at... Yep, $1,000. And I will personally match that amount up to $0. Here is the 80% question.
$1,000 goes straight to me.
You can see your friend through your office window standing under an exit sign. He can't
Be
find
right.
his way
I know
out,
this
so
one.
he
Be
calls you
right.
for help.
Be right.
Which way should you tell him
Be
to
final
turn to
answer.
exit? Your time starts now. Hey, this looks like the line to get into my last stand-up show. That is time. Cowboys, put down your mustaches. Let's see who triumphed and who messed up big time and is off the show. Blue light, do your thing. We
Was
lost
it B?
9 of you on that question, which means we have 90 of you left. Carolyn now feels better, right?
I feel better.
All right, here's the answer.
Yes!
Right. From our point of view, the sign arrow points left, but the man will need to turn to his right to exit.
I probably
Let's
just think the
start with
first
somebody who
answer
got
I
it
saw,
wrong.
but
Jermaine?
luckily it was the right
No
one.
answer, it says here.
I'm the sacrificial lamb.
No, that was Carolyn. What were you going to do with the money?
So I'm a sweaty guy. And I recently learned about a surgery where you can get the sweat glands removed out of your armpits. And as a big hugger, I figure it's my civil duty. So.
Oh, all right. They shoot Botox into your armpits?
That's something I've done before, but it's only temporary.
Yeah, that's why your armpits look so young.
Right.
From the Botox. All right, Jermaine, well, thanks for being here. Let's talk to somebody who got it right. Leslie Ann?
That's
Hey,
me.
what do you do?
I am actually, during the day, a insurance agent, but at night, I'm a paranormal investigator.
Uh-huh. So you're a ghost hunter?
Yes.
Oh, that was so cool 10 years ago.
So actually,
So when you saw Poltergeist, you were like, this documentary is great. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
I know.
Leslie Ann, thank you. The prize pot just grew another $9,000, everybody. Look at that. Look at it go. $10,000.
$9,000 goes straight
Let's
to
move
me.
on. We pulled one gold McHale, and 100%
It's
of
insulted
them said
$10,000.
this next question was the hardest one yet. I give you the 70% question. If you rotate all of these shapes 180 degrees, which one of them will
C,
not
final
rotate?
answer. C.
Your time
C,
starts
final
now.
answer.
Hey, looks of frustration, angry muttering. You guys remind me of my lovely wife. That is time. Tablets down, chins up, full hearts, can't lose. Except for these people. We lost
Was it
7 of you
C?
on that question, which means we've got 83 of you left. And the answer is C.
Yes!
If you rotate option C 180 degrees, the purple circle is not in the same position.
I answered that one pretty fast,
Leslie Ann,
and believe it or
you
not,
look like a ghost now.
it's the right answer.
Thank you for being here. Let's go to one of many farmers, Ryan.
Oh,
You're single, huh?
in a good relationship now. Yeah.
You are?
So, yes. Yeah, she's probably smarter at this than I am. But yeah.
You've made it through 3 questions.
Can I leave with a little bit of something, right?
What kind of farmer are you?
Just a horse farmer.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
All right, Ryan, good luck to you. The prize pot is now at $17,000. Thank you for your donation. Time for your next question. 60% of people polled answered this correctly when I called them at home and interrupted their family dinner. Here now, the 60% question. If this is a poster for the movie Legion 2, which of the choices below is the poster for Legion 5? Your time starts now.
Which of these choices below is the poster of Legion 5? B. Final answer. B. B. It's B.
And more importantly, why was I not cast in any of these Legion movies? That is time. Carolyn, hang out. Let's see who got the question wrong. What is happening? We just lost 19 of you to that question, which means we have 64 of you left. Oh yeah, now people are like, what is going on? Okay, here's the answer. B.
Yes!
Spell the word Legion and add the Roman numeral for the sequel. Once you delete the word Legion, you should be left only with V, which is
That's
5 in Roman
it.
numerals.
That's the
Dominique,
right
you're
answer.
What do you do, Dominique?
I'm a doctor of physical therapy with a specialty in geriatrics, so I love helping old ladies with their balance and their back pain.
So do I. What do you do with the money if you win?
I have always historically been not successful with dating, so I would use the money to hire a dating coach.
Oh. Well, I happen to know some cowboys that are available. Have you ever worked on a ranch?
I have not. I don't like to take my hands dirty.
Okay, I gotta find that. We have this new show on Fox called Physical Therapist Wants a Husband.
Yeah!
All right, Dominique, thank you for being here. The prize pot is now the doozy.
$36,000 in cash for me.
Don't go anywhere unless you're
How about a lifeline?
Oh, you. Most is somewhat tolerable. For any of the next 10 questions, you could use your $1,000 we gave you to pay for a pass and move on to the next question. You can only do this once, and your $1,000 will go straight into the prize pot, so use your pass wisely. All right, don't tell this to any of the people who've already been eliminated, but this is where the game actually gets competitive. Sorry, Carolyn. All right, this is the 50% question. Which ticket would be the least expensive?
Which ticket would be the least expensive for the concert to show below? A. Senior ticket purchase June 29th. B. General admission ticket purchase June 28th. C. VIP ticket purchase June 27th. Or D. Meet and greet eat ticket purchased is June 25th. Oh, that's C. VIP ticket purchase June 27th.
Your time starts now.
Final answer. C. Final answer.
And if this is what the tickets cost, I do not want to see what they're charging for nachos. That is time. Let's see who answered correctly and who did not.
Was it
lost
C?
22 of you on that last question, which means we've got 42 of you left, and 7 of you used your pass. And the answer is A.
No,
senior ticket
no, it's
purchase June
incorrect.
29th. The senior ticket, even without the discount, is the cheapest at $115. General admission with no discount would be $125. VIP with discount is $175. And a meet and greet ticket with discount is $250. Let's talk to somebody who got it wrong. Seaburn,
What's happening, man?
what did you answer on this one?
It was the VIP ticket because right there, I literally was like, okay, maybe it'll drop it down some, but then if you purchase the senior citizen ticket by June 29th, it'll still be the same price. So, Grandpa can get to see Kendrick.
Man, your Chris Tucker impression is incredible. All right, Seaburn, thanks for being here. Let's talk to our first farmer to be eliminated, Landon. Landon, so farmer wants a wife. How was it?
It's a lot like this show, except for this is less stressful.
This is less stressful?
Yeah, no, I'll take this all day over 5 women in my house.
Landon, how does it feel to lose to the other farmers?
Well, I'm seeing a blue light down there, so only half of them beat me. Easy!
All right, farmers, here's the prize pot now. $65,000. It got up there fast. All right, the prize pot keeps getting bigger. Questions keep getting harder. That's just game show science. This is the 45% question. If the final question we asked
on this show was to say like twice a typical, what should the new name of the show be? Oh, that's A, the 2% Club. A, the 2% Club.
What should the new name of the show be? Your time starts now.
Oh, that's A, the 2% Club.
And if that show existed, would the producers also regret hiring me as a host? That is time, everybody. Let's see who got it wrong.
Was it A?
Plus 4 on that question, which means we've got 38 of you left, and 3 of you used your pass. All right, here's the answer. B,
No, that's
the
incorrect.
0.5% club. If the last question was statistically twice as hard, then half as many people would get it right. Half of 1% is 0.5%. Let's talk to somebody who can't do math. Zach. Hey, Zach.
Hey.
Zach, what do you do for a living other than luxuriate in your own hair?
I'm actually an event planner. I've been event planning my whole life. I do everything from parades, outdoor concerts. I worked at a puppet museum. I led tours. I did scavenger hunts. I worked at an escape game.
Are you in a, Margaritaville tribute band, too?
No, but I feel like I bring that 5 o'clock somewhere energy wherever I go.
Okay, all right. Zach, thank you for being here. Let's see our prize pot and how much it has grown. $71,000. That's a lot of money. If you've made it this far, I have a reward for you. It's the 40% question. How many swimmers are in the...
Eight. Final answer. Eight.
Your time
Eight.
starts now.
Eight. Eight.
And how many sharks are lurking just below the surface? That is time. Let's see who answered correctly and, who screwed up. We just lost
Was it
8 of
eight?
you on that question, which means we've got 30 of you left, and 5 of you used your pass. 8 people went out.
Yes, I got it right!
Is the answer. You can see 8 left feet in the air, so there are 8 swimmers in the photo. Let's talk to somebody who got it right. Rita, how did you figure it out?
I have no idea. I counted
That
it twice, but I guess I got it.
correct!
Yes, thank God.
What would you do with the money?
Good question. I'm glad you asked.
Oh, well, I'm the host, so this works out great.
My fiance and I just bought a house. All he keeps talking about is those high-tech bidet toilets.
Yeah.
Like the ones from Japan. So I would do that for him.
Do they cost like $99,000?
Close. I'm not sure.
All right, good luck with the rest of the show. Let's look at the prize pot. $81,000. But that amount will go up if a bunch of you are nice enough to get this next question wrong. This is your 35% question. It's Jesse's 5th birthday.
It's Jesse's 5th birthday. If you add together all the birthday kills from all her birthday cake, including today's cake, how many birthday kills has she had in a lifetime? Oh, that's 5! That's 5! That's gotta be 5!
All the birthday candles,
5!
All her birthday cakes, including today's cake. How many birthday candles has she had in her lifetime? Your time starts now.
No. 7! It's gotta be 7! 7! That's 7!
Hey, why wasn't I invited to Jesse's
That's gotta be
birthday?
7!
Oh, that's right. I got sick in her bounce house last year. That's right.
I'm gonna say 7.
That is time, everybody. Put your candles down. Let's see who got that one right and who got it wrong.
Was it 7?
And nobody used their pass. The answer is
No,
15.
15.
She had 5 cakes, so the number of candles on them would be 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 15. Parker, you got it right.
I did.
Are you confident that you're going to win this thing?
Yeah, I've always been very competitive. In high school, I broke a swim record that had been set before I was born, and it still exists today. It's still my record, so.
Wow. Wait till we get to the swimming part of the 1% clause.
There was a question about synchronized swimming, and no one talked to me during it.
We have had some confident people on the show, and it's usually famous last words.
Still have my pass and everything.
Okay, well, now I'm not rooting as much. So, let's look at the prize pot. Nobody went out, so the prize pot is still $81,000, but it's definitely going to go up from there. 8 questions down, the prize pot is growing, the contestant pool is shrinking, and the host is this close to peeing his pants. See what happens when the 1% Club returns.
Oh boy. A equal final answer. A. A.
Other things below has the same thing in common with them. Your time starts now. Most of these would make terrible high school mascots. That is time. Hit the computer music. We just lost 7 of you on that question, which means we've got 21 of you left, and 8 of
Was
you
it A?
used your pass. The answer
No,
is B,
it was
eraser. Tomato, onion, and salsa each start and end with the same 2 letters, and so does eraser. And now I am hungry. Let's talk to somebody who got it wrong. Liz. Hey, Liz.
Hi.
So you got it wrong.
I did. I panicked and panic picked B.
What would you have done with the money?
I have a collection of bodice rippers. Imagine your grandmother's historical romances with the Fabio, like half naked, Jeep V. I would have used the money to track more down.
I didn't know they were called bodice rippers.
They are. A lot of them are cowboy romances or Western romances.
Those are called chaff rippers. Liz, thanks for being here. And let's see where we are with the prize pot, shall we? $90,000. Very, very nice. Contestants, brace yourself. Here's your 25% question. What number column only...
What number column only has symbols that are not shared by another column? Dollar sign, number, a symbol. Dollar sign. Plus sign. C sign. Oh. Oh. Less is not symbol. Plus sign, ampersand. I think. Uh, what number column only has symbols that are not shared by another column? Dollar sign, Number signed. Circle C. Number column. What number column only has symbols that are not shared by another column? Not shared by another column. This is hard. Oh no. Another one. I'll say 2. I don't know.
Symbols that are not.
I'll say 2 because I
shared
seriously
by
do
another
not
column.
know.
Your time starts now.
I'll say 2 because I don't know.
These are your options at the world's dorkiest tattoo parlor. Time's up, everybody. Let's see who got it right.
I'll say 2
and, of
because
course,
I don't
who
know
got it
it.
wrong. lost
Was it
one
2?
on that question, which means we've got 20 of you left,
Also, I
and
answer.
one of you used your pass. Let's see the answer.
No, all 4! Oh,
and columns 2 and 3
okay.
share a slash, but all the symbols in column 4 are unique to that column. Let's talk to somebody who got it right. Parker.
Hi.
According to our producers, you got it in 10 seconds.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah. What would you do with the money?
So, you know that 9-month world cruise that happened? I want to do something like that, but like...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So last year there was a 9-month cruise where everyone was on the same cruise for literally 9 months and went all around the world.
I think that's called the Navy.
Yeah, but like, I want to do it in a fun way.
I think I just smurfed my pants.
On July 18th,
The universe is mine.
You always like this.
the summer's biggest adventure
You got magic.
will blow you away.
That's what I'm talking about. What the Smurfs?
Smurfs. Rated PG. July.
Hear everything you did at home during the break. We're nearing the end of the show,
Game is
where you'll
about to
finally
get
be free of
hard.
break. Before that, the contestants who make it furthest will win their share of $10,000, or they can risk that share and tackle the 1% question for a chance at everything in the prize pot, currently at $91,000. A lot of money. If you still have your $1,000 left, you can pay for a pass, but you can't use it on the 1% question. 7 of you still have a pass, and you've got 4 questions left to use it. Here's the 20% question. There are 9 rectangles pictured here that are the exact same.
Let me read the question one more time. There are 9 rectangles pictured here that are exact the same size. How many smaller rectangles are there? One, 2, 3, 3. No, 1, 2. Yeah, let's go with 2. Let's go with 2.
How many
Let's go with
smaller
2.
rectangles are there? Your time starts now.
Let's see. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go with 4. Let's go with 4. Let's go with 4.
And is there any other way I can watch
Let's
9
go with
football
4.
games at the same time? This is the worst sports bar ever. Your time is up. Let's see who answered correctly, and of course, who did not. Seven of you on that last question are
Was it
out.
4?
Which means we've got 13 of you left. 3 of you used your pass, and we lost 2 more farmers. Our last 2. You guys are going to have to find a wife somewhere else and, you know, a bunch of money. Here's the answer, everybody.
No,
9
9!
larger rectangles and 9 smaller interior. Write out the names of all.
If you write all the names of all 7 days of the week, what vowel appears exactly 4 times? Four times. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, E, I. 1, 2. I'm gonna say A. I'm gonna say A. Final answer.
What vowel
A.
appears exactly 4 times? Your time starts now.
That's gotta be A.
Whoa. There are 7 days of the week? This is a hard question. Your time is up. Let's see who answered correctly and, of course, who did not. We lost 2 of you on that question, which means we've got 11 of you left, and 1 used your pass. Here's the answer.
No, you.
There are 8 A's, 3 E's, 1 O, 1 I, and exact.
I should pay attention.
Deals right.
For great offers on a new Bronco or Bronco Sport, see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America.
It's 89, all of whom have since been debating whether my hair is real. It is. I just moved it around. The contestants that make it the furthest in the game will win a share of $10,000, but if they're feeling brave, they can risk their share of the 10 grand by taking on the 1% question for a chance to win everything in the prize pot, which is currently at $96,000. But if anyone's going to win it, they need to survive our last 3 questions. 2 of you still have your pass, Jeff and Steven, and you've got 2 questions left to use it. Here is your 10% question.
If you delete a 3-letter word animal for the word idioms, what common 6-letter word would you get? Violence? No, that's 6. That's too many words. I'll say flowers because I don't know.
Three-lettered horned animal from the word geraniums. What common six-letter word will you get? Your time starts now.
Let's say flowers.
Your time is up. Let's see who is still in the game. We just
Was it
lost
flowers?
2 of you on that question, which means we have 9 of you left. And Jeff and Steven did not use their pass. Here's the answer. Genius.
No genius.
The horned animal is a ram. Delete the R.
The poll, oh, the file line was actually interrupted based on the pattern of the poll. How many words are missing from that file line? Can you believe we've been married 8 years, 2 kids, 3 different appointments, and like a minimum of 12 different throw pillows on the bed? Maybe we could give away 8 of them. Otherwise, our marriage is a 10. And oh, that's a half. That's a half. That's a half. Final answer, a half. 10 and a half.
That is time. Let's see who is still in the game. We lost 2 of you on that last question, which means we've got 7 of you left. The answer is 3. The number of words in each line corresponds to the number referenced in that line. The final line references the number 10, but there are only 7 words. Club returns. 100 contestants to you 7. You're about to take on the final question of the game. Get it right, and you will win up to $96,000 and become official members of the 1% Club, which entitles you to lounge access at nearly a dozen airports nationwide. But first, you need to make a decision. Either you can leave the show tonight and take your share of $10,000, which is $1,428.
Well, I'm just playing safe. I'm gonna take the 36. Take the money. I'm taking the money.
On the 1% question. If you're right, you split everything in the prize pot, $96,000, with any other winner. And, we screwed up. 8 of you on that question. The photo. We've got 30.
I'm taking the $40,000 and walk away.
The 1% question. Here it is. Good luck. If you make the person on top go down this letter mountain on the correct path, what 6-letter word is directly by their side along the path? Your time starts now.
I'm taking the $44,000 and walk away. If I would guess, I would say Storm. I'm gonna say Storm.
That's time. Right now, your answers are locked in and you can't change them, so we might as well ask you about them. Steven, what'd you put as your answer, Steven?
I froze up, I saw the letters going down the right side, and I said compass. But that's not even 6 letters.
Rita, what was your answer?
I put bottom.
Okay. Maxwell, what did you put?
I wrote down correct, but that is 7 letters.
Josh, what did you put?
Bottom.
All right. Parker, how about you?
I said Storm.
Jeff, what did you put? Bottom. Jared?
Bottom.
5 people said bottom. Here is the answer. For $96,000.
It was bottom. I made the right choice. Yes.